happy Motivational Monday. I hope you had an awesome weekend. I hope you're having an awesome start to your week. So the last few weeks I've been talking about staying calm and helping each other out, and this week I thought I would change course a little bit. And yes, I know I look like a bird, and yes, that's going to keep distracting me. When does my hair not distract me? But anyway, if you don't know, I'm Emily McKenzie, and every week I try to hop on here and share something with you that I'm struggling with, share something that some of you have told me you are struggling with, and how we are getting over it. Because I figure if I'm struggling with something, someone else probably is too, and if I've found a way to push past it, why not share that? So you don't have to go through things as long or as hard or whatever. So this week I wanted to talk about no one cares, okay? So what I mean when I say that is that no one cares about anything as much as you do, okay? No one cares about your weight as much as you do. No one cares about your business as much as you do. No one cares about your Instagram and your Facebook following as much as you do. No one cares about your savings account, your debt as much as you do. No one cares about your house as much as you do, or your kids, or your husband, or your wife, or your girlfriend, or your neighbor, or your driveway, or your grass, or your windows, or your food in your pantry. No one cares as much as you do. So normally when we're able to hang out and when we're able to see people on a regular basis, we can pump each other up because of just daily talk, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you? We can just do that when we're seeing each other all the time and when we're talking all the time. But right now we're not seeing each other. So we're not getting a lot of that. How are you? What do you need? How are you doing in your yoga class? Hey, how are you doing with your business? Hey, did you call people yesterday like you said you would last week? We aren't getting that small talk that we would normally get on a daily basis. So right now, some of us are probably feeling pretty alone. And I know this last week, I struggle with this so bad because John is super busy and I just have Hannah 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it is stressful and it is isolating. And when I'm in that situation, I start to forget why I started certain goals. I start to forget why I'm getting up in the morning and working so hard towards things when it's really hard to make myself work, when I just want to binge watch Netflix like most of the people on my news feed, when I just want to eat everything in my refrigerator and do absolutely nothing, or go get tan in the backyard or something. It's really hard for me to remember, no, you need to focus, you need to push through. And I realized the reason, I was battling it so bad. Why is this so freaking hard? Why do I feel so isolated? Why am I even doing this? And it's because no one cares about my goals as much as I care about them. That is not a selfish thing. That is not a rude thing. That is not a no one loves you thing. That is simply we are all in here in our own minds all the time, thinking about where we're getting our next meal and how we're paying our bills and how we are taking care of our family and how we are being healthy, how we are making money, things like that. We're thinking about those things and they have to come first, because if I am not surviving, I can't help you. So it's not a selfish thing. It's just survival. We are thinking about ourselves at all times. And so no one is going to care about your concerns, about your goals, about your anything as much as you do. It's just reality. And it sucks when we can't see each other because, again, we don't get that small talk. We don't get that, hey girl, you said you were doing yoga last week. Did you do it? That office small talk or whatever. Wherever you see people on a normal basis, the grocery store, I don't care. Wherever you see people, you aren't getting that anymore. And so people just aren't thinking, I need to check on every single person I would normally see or every single person on my Facebook. That would be impossible. So we need to find that one thing that drives us, that one thing that pushes us to keep going. You need to find it. You need to write it on 1,000,000 sticky notes and stick it all over your house. You need to write it on your hands. You need to write it on a shirt. You need to put it on a hat. You need to, write it on the inside of your sunglasses. I don't know what you got to do, but put it somewhere. Put it on the wallpaper of your phone, the background of your computer, whatever. Find the thing that motivates you, whether it's a person, a quote, a question you ask yourself. Maybe it's a picture of like your credit card statement. What is it that's really pushing you to keep going? What is it that's pushing you to push past the obstacles and get to your goals? What is that thing or those things, those motivating factors? And you need to keep them everywhere that you can see them, because again, no one cares as much as you do. We all care in a way. Like if you paid off all your debt, I'm gonna freak out and be so excited and jealous of you, okay? But I'm also gonna be excited for you, okay? If you lose weight, I'm gonna be so pumped for you, but I'm not on the daily thinking like, okay, who is losing weight? Let's all think about all of them. And then who is building a business? Okay, I'm gonna think about all those people and reach out to those. Okay, but who said they were gonna work out? Okay, no, that's impossible, because we're all trying to survive and we're all trying to get through this. So the only way to not feel isolated, to not completely give up on all the amazing goals that you can have and achieve and that you are so worthy of, is to know your why, know your motivation, and write it down. Speak it, sing it, write a dance to it. I don't care what you have to do, but every time you feel like, screw it, Netflix is calling my name, or this is too hard, I wasn't cut out for it, or I wasn't built for this, or I wasn't made for this, my life is not in a position now where I can reach that goal, blah, 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 blah. All those excuses that come in, we need to have almost like a mantra. When you're feeling isolated, no one cares if I'm reaching my goal. No one cares if I'm losing weight this week, so why do I care? No one cares if I pay off my debt. I might as well just rack up my credit card on Amazon and buy some stuff and have stuff coming to my house like everyone on my newsfeed. I might as well, blah, 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 fill in the blank, because blah, 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 okay? You need to have that thing that stops you, and that stops you like right in your tracks, and you think, nope, I'm doing this because I want to put Hannah through college. I'm doing this because if I like walk to the mailbox, I'm winded. I'm doing this because I've been paying off this same freaking credit card for 10 years and I'm tired of it. I'm doing this because I want to save up for my dream home for my family one day and not have to pay someone else's mortgage every month. Like, what are your things that just really light a fire under your butt, okay? And then tell yourself that. Tell it to yourself all the time. Have it be such a quick thought. I actually heard something last night, and it was, is your life happening to you or for you? So that was my mantra today. Is my life happening? I was thinking more like to me or for me. To me or for me. Is my life happening to me? Am I letting chaos just completely swallow me up and let everything happen to me? Or am I going to work this situation so that it's happening for me, that my life is working for me? The chaos and the craziness and the isolation and everything, is it working for me to get towards my goals? So that has been my mantra. To me or for me. So feel free to use that, because it's definitely not mine. I definitely got that from YouTube videos, because that's pretty much what I'm doing to keep myself motivated, is watching motivational YouTube videos. So if you have to do that, if you have to watch sermons, do that. If you have to listen to podcasts, listen to your Bible, like whatever you need to do, but just keep remembering what in the world is pushing you. What no matter what is going on. Like if you got the worst phone call of your life and then your kid is screaming and like throwing poop at you and you haven't eaten all day and you just realize it's like 3 p.m. and you haven't eaten and your coffee is getting cold on the counter. Like I could just keep going. You haven't slept in like a week. What during all of that would make you stop and think like goal-oriented? I don't know any other way to put that. Apparently, I'm not very articulate. But, so today for me, it was to me or for me. Is my life happening to me? Is it just, oh my gosh, Hannah didn't nap today. And, oh my gosh, I have to like walk all the way to the fridge to get more coffee creamer. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And while I am tired and Hannah didn't sleep and I probably didn't eat nearly enough today, all those things did pile up, but am I working those things to my benefit? Am I powering through them? Am I letting my chaos work for me? Or am I just letting it happen to me? I can't work out today. I just had such a busy day and, I just didn't get rest. No. That's letting life happen to you. Because please tell me when in your life, even if you're going to work and going to the gym and doing whatever on a regular basis again, when is life just lining up for you? Clear path, no issues at all. I mean, like, not a hangnail, not like you can't figure out what to wear in the morning, let alone the actual real, like, huge problems. That's never going to happen. There's always going to be stuff popping up, and whether it's big or small, it doesn't really matter. Stuff is going to happen, and you need to, in every moment, be able to be like, you know what? To me or for me? To me or for me? How am I handling this situation? For you, it might be, maybe my mantra tomorrow will be Hannah Rose, Hannah Rose, Hannah Rose, Hannah Rose, because everything I do for that little chunky, amazing little human that I could, like, eat. Everything I do is for her. So maybe that'll be my mantra tomorrow. Maybe the next day it'll be like, I don't know, debt-free, 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 debt-free. You know what I mean? Like, think of that really quick thing that you can write on a sticky note, put it all over your mirror, put it next to your bed so you see it as soon as you wake up in the morning, put it on your ceiling, I don't care. Put it anywhere you can, in every single cabinet in your house. Just figure out what motivates you, because we are not seeing each other. We are not saying, hey, what's up? Did you go to the gym? Even though that's just small talk, it really kind of pushes us, because we're like, oh, dang, I didn't go to the gym. I feel convicted. Someone just attacked me. You know what I mean? You get in that, like, mindset. So just find what is pushing you. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. It doesn't matter what it is, because it is your fire in your belly, and that's all that matters. And it is honestly no one's business if you don't want it to be. But if you have something that's pushing you right now, put it in the comments, because it will probably help people. Even if you think it's ridiculous, it will probably help someone, and they'll be like, thank God I've been looking for this thing, and that is it. That would be a sign for that person. So just find that thing, and just remember, you are not alone. You are not suddenly not cared for. It's just that we are not in each other's faces all the time. And we might not be for a long time. So that's why we need to remember this. And that's why I'm not shutting up. Normally they're way shorter than this on my Motivational Mondays, but I was just so beaten down last week over this. Like, why do I feel so alone? No one cares about anything that I'm doing. I am working my butt off. I am exhausted. I'm ready to yank out my hair. If that would give me some kind of relief, I don't really care at this point. Why? And I realized it just hit me, like, no one cares as much as me about me. And that's life. Because we can't. Can you imagine if you cared as much about the other 7 billion people on the planet as you do about yourself? It is impossible. You would die because you'd be trying to feed the whole entire planet and pay all their bills. It's impossible. So it's not a selfish act if people are not creating that small talk that they usually do by the water cooler. Is that even like a thing anymore? But it's not a selfish thing. It's not no one loves you anymore because of this. It's not whatever. It's not whatever negative thing you're telling yourself. I am here to tell you, you can have and be and do anything. You can have and be and do anything that you want in your life. But you have to find ways to push through. This is not an easy time to be living in. But isn't it amazing that through this, we could find something that pushes us through the hangnails and not being able to figure out what to wear and the crazy person swerving through traffic in front of you and giving you a mini heart attack. Wouldn't it be amazing if we found those things that motivate us when we are alone and we are working harder than ever to be humans? Like, I put my face on for like the second time in 3 weeks. Like, I'm not humaning anymore. I'm just being a potato. So, I mean, if we can get through this, if we can find how to get through this on our own and get our independence and know I am strong, I am worthy, I am amazing, I am so capable, I was made to do exactly what I'm doing, imagine how easy it will be when we're back to the old normal, because this is kind of our new normal. Imagine how amazing it'll be when you're back to normal and just a little bump in the road comes up. You're gonna psh, please, I made it through X amount of weeks on my own, telling myself as I rock back and forth in the closet how amazing I am until I reached my goal, regardless of how I was feeling, regardless of what was going on in life, because I did not let life happen to me. I let life happen for me. Okay? And that is a constant mental state that we need to be in. You can do it. I would not be on here if I didn't think you could. I would just talk to myself. If you know me at all, you know that I am not going to bother speaking if I don't believe it. And if I don't think I know what I'm talking about. So again, figure out what motivates you. People still love you. People are still rooting for you. But right now, because we're not just happening upon each other in the grocery store, in the post office, in the park, and all of that, we're not checking on each other as much. And that's okay. I am not trying to call you guys out for not calling people or talking to people or whatever. What I'm doing is saying that it is okay to love on yourself right now. It is okay to soak up your family right now like you will never soak them up ever again. You know what I mean? Like, it is okay to be doing those things, but make sure that you know in your heart and your mind that one thing that drives you harder than anything else ever could, and know that you're the only one that cares about that thing. Just know that and accept it. I'm the only one that cares about my weight as much as I do. And I'm the only one who cares about whether or not I'm getting the sleep I'm supposed to get. You know, just tell yourself that and be okay with it, because that's reality. And if you can get through this, you can get through anything, guys. I think it is incredible what we are doing as a community, and it can only get better because we are becoming more aware every day of what it's taking to get through the day by day. Again, if there's a mantra that is helping you, I don't care if you think it's too personal or too specific to you, share it in the comments, because there is someone aching for a reason to get up tomorrow. There is someone aching for a reason to eat and to buy their groceries and to pay their bills and to try to find a way to make money right now. There are people aching for it. And so one little comment from you could be a life-saving experience for someone else. So let's get together and get this done. If someone needs to hear this, tag them in the comments. Share this to them in a message, however you need to. If you need to rewatch it, I am on here. I'm going to post it on YouTube. If you need to see other motivating videos from me, please check out my YouTube channel. Please scroll back through my videos and you'll see them. I try to hop on here every week because I'm not the only one living on this planet. And I'm not the only one with a crying baby some days. And I'm not the only one who isn't sleeping as much as I should. And I'm not the only one thinking about my weight. And I'm not the only one paying off debt. You know what I mean? I'm not alone, and neither are you. And we can do it. So thank you so much for giving me a part of your Monday. I hope this was the kick in the butt that you needed. I hope you got something from this that was so good and will help you through your week. Share it, like it, comment, whatever you can to support it so that I can keep doing this for you guys. If there's something you are struggling with, let me know. I would love to speak on it next week or whenever I can. I would love to help you get through the speed bump that you're struggling with right now and reaching your goals, because you can. Again, have and be and do anything. Thank you again. You are amazing. We can do it, guys. Just remember, think of that thing that motivates you and repeat it again and again and again, and share it if you have that thing. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time.